All right, so this is day 4, the last day for Romanesque. We're going to talk about holy relics. Make sure you understand what a holy relic is. It is some kind of religious item that would be considered to have some kind of special power or something because it belonged to somebody sacred. So, like supposedly churches have pieces of the cloth that was on Jesus when he was in the tomb, or a piece of bones that were John the Baptist, or things like that. But why we're concerned about them is because most of the time those holy relics, something was made to encase them that would be art. Okay, so supposedly there is a skull inside of this, and this is the head of a saint. So they did a lot of artwork to hold their holy relics. So you would just need to recognize this piece as being from, if it holds a holy relic, it's probably from the Romanesque period because that's when all of those became very popular. Okay, you also need to know that, I don't even know if you have to know this. It's just something I'm telling you. Frescoes were used in these churches a lot in the Romanesque churches, but they were only used in the southern regions like Spain and Italy. So if you went to Germany or somewhere in northern France, you wouldn't see a fresco because the walls got too damp and the plaster would fall off. So you would not see frescoes there. So that's why you only see them mainly in the Spanish and Italian churches. Okay, we still have illuminated manuscripts. Hopefully you know what they were. Um, just so you know, we talked about this a little the last time, but you won't find hundreds of the same manuscript. You'll find 10 because monks would embellish these and they would copy these, and it would take them years to just do one book. So these are not something that you're just going to find tons of laying all over the place. But there are illuminated manuscripts in both the Byzantine and the Romanesque period. Some more illuminated manuscripts. Why I put these in here, I thought this was interesting. So back during the Romanesque period, horns were added to people, and they are considered holy, the horns, which is interesting. So the person with the horns is Moses, who is a very holy person in the Christian religion. And that is very interesting because then later horns come to mean Satan. So it's just interesting how that comes about in different artworks. Okay, another picture of an illuminated manuscript. Okay, the last thing you have to know, this is called the Bayeux Tapestry. It's right here in the bottom of this. This is the only part you have to know. This is the first piece. Well, it's one of the only, but it's the most important. There were a few, but this is the most important one. Piece that was not created for the church. And there will start to be a few more of these as we move on. But this shows the funeral procession of Edward the Confessor. Okay, so this is in 2 pieces. It's actually one big long tapestry. It's just too hard to show. So it shows the battle where he dies, and then this shows his funeral procession, basically. And this is the Battle of Hastings, which is a very famous battle if you guys have done your history story. But make sure you realize this is a tapestry. This is the Bayeux Tapestry. So a tapestry means it's made out of thread and material and cloth. It's not a painting. It's sewn. Okay. And this is important because it was not done for the service of the church. One of the first that was not. Okay. So I believe that is the end, and you will have a quiz tomorrow.